conversation with my boyfriend. We were talking about our wedding. I was talking about, oh, like, who would your groomsmen be? And, you know, he went off naming. And I was like, oh, I wonder what my bridesmaid, you know, party would look like. And I was listing off, and I got to maybe 3. Wow, like, some of your groomsmen might have to walk down the aisle by themselves because they don't have a pair, or I'm gonna have to hire some girls to walk down the aisle with me, before me, because my side is gonna be looking pretty skimp. That's a little embarrassing. Healing and self-care and growth can leave you lonely. I say this to say, like, it's very common in your mid-20s to find yourself a little more lonely than usual, find it harder to make friends, and I know there's women out there that can relate. I feel like as we get to our mid-20s, you realize those friends that you had maybe in college, maybe in high school, just aren't there anymore. It's not because you have beef with these people necessarily. It's not because, oh, I can't stand Keisha anymore, I can't stand Tanya anymore. It's simply because you're different people. And once you take away the common ground, which is typically class, drama, mutuals, and liquor, and there's nothing left, Bookie. It was like, oh, we really don't have anything in common. And it's not a bad thing. Outside of that, life just happens. When you're an adult, the convenience that you had that when you were a young adult or a child to keep friendships is not there. Friendships take a lot more effort. Friendships take more than just, I'll see you in class tomorrow. I have a job, you have a job, I have a kid, you got your husband. Whatever it is, we have life outside of each other. So in order to maintain a relationship with your friends, you gotta put in the effort. Sometimes when you're in the process of actively healing yourself and healing wounds within yourself, it changes who you are and what you value. And sometimes when you come out healed and a different person and you try to connect with people that may not have necessarily healed, you find that your interests don't align anymore. You find that you don't really value the same type of conversations and the same type of activities, and it can be lonely. But when you're at the end and you don't really have the same large group of friends and you got maybe 1 or 2 that you can call up, and you know, it really makes you realize, like, damn, maybe I do want to call that toxic friend back. Like, maybe I do want to talk to that person again, just so I can fill up my girls' nights and fill up, you know, events and stuff that I go to. But in reality, it's not worth it. Y'all probably gonna think, girl, I would have took this to the grave. I found myself on TikTok searching up how to make friends in your 20s. And as embarrassing as that may be, the amount of videos and content that I found on making friends in your mid to late 20s is crazy. So it shows that as 20-year-olds, as you get older, you just start losing friends, start growing apart, you start doing different things, having different interests. You're not the same person you used to be. You don't have anything to connect with these people with. I can honestly say in the past year or 2, I have really gotten comfort in being alone, not socializing as much, and just enjoying my alone time. But once that's over, I still enjoy my alone, but once that's over, it's kind of scary to think, well, if I do want to take that next step and broaden my friend group and make more lifetime connections, I'm gonna have to put myself in uncomfortable situations. You know, you don't maybe join a cooking class or join a yoga class. Like, it's so difficult to make friends as an adult, and the effort that it takes is a little nerve-wracking. I've gotten used to myself, and I've forgotten how to really connect with other people. And I feel like social media is slightly to blame, pandemic is slightly to blame, being forced into the house, not able to really socialize. But social media can make you forget that how to really interact with people. You know, you're behind the screen, and even me as an influencer, it's easy for me to sit here and talk to the camera, then respond to y'all comments, respond to y'all DMs, have conversations. But in person, it's like, hey, nerve-wracking. A screen is like such a comfort zone. That's why you have people that have Twitter fingers and they send their hate comments, but in real life they wouldn't be that type of person. I say all this to say, if you are in the same position that I am, if you are somebody in their 20s trying to figure out how to navigate friendships and make genuine connections of value, find out what you like, activities that you like to do, just do it. And you'll, like, if you like cooking, join a cooking class, girl. Go get a cooking class and you'll probably meet Sarah, and you and Sarah will probably hit it off, just the fact that y'all have that common interest. But yeah, like, it doesn't always have to be, oh, I have to go to the bar and then go talk to a random person, especially if that's not the kind of lifestyle that you like to live. If you know that you like, you're an athletic person, take a class. Take a boxing class, go hiking with a group, freaking take a Pilates class, and find people with similar interests, because since you met them in a place that you both mutually enjoy, you'll have common ground. Don't get too comfortable in your loneliness, because everyone needs somebody. Like, I'm a homebody. I'm somebody that likes my personal space, but on those moments where you need support and you need a friend, it's good to have close people to you. And don't, you know, just put yourself out there. That's the kind of thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to start putting myself out there, to put that effort to make new friends, put myself in kind of uncomfortable situations that I wouldn't have to do to make friends. I don't have a job. I'm an influencer, so I don't have a office job. Most adult equivalent to high school and college friends are colleagues. I will say, because I found value in being alone, I feel comfortable allowing someone in my space. Because before, when I wasn't comfortable alone, I would let things in friendships slide. You know, it's a one-sided friendship. You know, you continue to be friends with that person just because they fill up space that you can't fill up with yourself. So I do say that there's value in the healing process of losing people that don't add value to your life. And as much as you may mourn those friendships because of the time that you spent with those people, I'm not gonna say I'm healed, because I'm definitely not healed. I'm far from healed. It's still a process. But once you start healing, like where you can acknowledge problems that you have and you're actively taking steps to work on it, you realize, okay, this is okay. Like, I know what I can look for in a friendship. I know what I can look for in a friend to make sure that there's value in that friendship. People talk and holler and scream about, if you are in a friendship looking for something, then that's not really your friend. Every relationship that you have in your life should add value to your life. I don't care what it is. It's not a friendship if you have a friend that literally does nothing. If I have a friend and I'm continuously supporting them, continuously doing what they need to do, and I receive nothing back, it's okay to say, I'm leaving this relationship because you're not giving me anything. Y'all have too high expectations. You should have those standards for friendships. You should have a standard to say, regardless of what you offer me, you have different friends for different things, but regardless of what you offer me, you have to bring value to my life. No one wants anybody in their life that doesn't bring value to your life. Not gossip about you or ask you how you're doing, and not just you always asking them how they're doing. It's okay to hold your friends to a standard. Every relationship in your life, whether it's, you have standards for your partner, you hold standards for your boyfriend, for your girlfriend. So it's okay for you to do that in friendships. And when people don't add value to your life and you're exhausting yourself in a friendship and it's one-sided, it's okay to let it go, sis.